What's number 4 today on the countdown? Put it on your list. It is Hot 97. Look who's 48 hours late for his interview today.
Yo,
it's Fab,
night
everybody.
was mad real.
Yo, Fab.
Mad real.
Yo, Fab is here today.
Advil. Sunglasses and Advil,
Yo,
man.
he's 48 hours late for his interview.
I put my sunglasses on.
He managed to drag his ass in here.
Nah, but I had a root canal.
Yo, really? I just suck.
What? I had a root canal.
Let me see. Open your mouth.
Well, back there, you can't see that.
I can see it.
I'm not doing. You got cameras in here and all that. I'm not.
Doesn't make you uncomfortable. You didn't have a phone in the dentist's office?
I tried. I'm like trying to get on. He's like, yo, sir, you have to sit back.
What are you doing with yourself out here in the streets?
I am doing a lot with myself.
Yo, what are you doing with yourself, Fab?
I'm doing a lot with myself.
What? Now you have me on edge. I don't like this type of energy.
I like that energy, though. It's different.
You like my aggression? Because normally I'm like too nice to you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, this is a different
dynamic.
Yeah, to the interview.
Are you gonna leave these dark sunglasses on for our whole interview?
Because last night was mad real. That's
why it was. Whatever.
But today I wanted to sit with you because I did a coat drive.
I know. I have coats for you.
You do?
I do. I didn't let our little Tiff.
Why are you giving them to me? You're supposed to give them to Dr. J's though.
Well, I thought maybe you could take them down there for me since you're out here.
So, okay.
If you're really committed to the cause.
Just come straight from getting a root canal, pick up your coats. And
Today's the last day, right?
Today's the last day.
Oh, so you have to take my coats.
I have to.
Okay, good.
I would be taking your coat. Anybody in the room, don't leave any coats around because I'm just going to pick up whatever coats.
You're taking phones that people
like,
have on?
Anybody see my coat? You see a picture where we throw it in the box on Twitter or some shit.
You probably have fancy coats too. Are you donating your fancy coats?
I have. Some of them were too big. Some of them were not really. The swag was off now.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I donated. So people are going to come up this winter. You're going to see somebody walking around like this. You're going to be like, did Fab give you that coat?
It looks like Fab's coat.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
I saw Fab wearing that coat before.
I'm actually getting text messages about concern for your tooth. If you're just tuning in, Fab missed my show 2 days ago. He says because it's because of your root canal. I'm
gonna get all my teeth fixed soon.
Are you really?
Yep.
You're gonna fix the chipped tooth?
Yup.
No.
I am.
Why?
I'm too old. I'm getting too old to have a chipped tooth in my mouth.
When is this gonna happen?
I don't know. I'm just gonna shock the world with it. You
should stream it.
The whole job, the whole thing.
The whole thing.
This internet world, like they just want everything. Like
they want to see it all.
This is a reality show. Fab gets his tooth fixed right there.
You could go on Love and Hip Hop and fix your tooth.
That would be gonna happen.
Are you ever gonna go on Love and Hip Hop?
I don't think so.
Because the way some of the promos felt, I felt like maybe you were warming up to the idea this season.
That was them.
Oh, that was them doing their job?
Yeah, that was them doing a good job.
Oh, okay.
I really went to support Emily and something she was doing, and I guess her show was there. And of course, they took that and put a trailer or something together.
They did.
And filmed me in the trailer, so people are like...
Because you were nowhere to be seen in the first. What is your take on this show? What do you feel? It's the first time anybody's seen anything inside of your life.
It's just not my cup of tea.
From one side of it.
Yeah,
also.
It's one side of what's going on. And, you know what I mean? I don't bash it, but I'm not really in support of it either. I don't think it depicts me the way I am. Like, it just depicts a one-sided version of what's really going on.
So why not participate then?
Because it's a few different things that I don't really agree with the show. Ownership is one of them. Like, there's no ownership on her side. She's kind of like a piece of somebody else's show, and I'm not with that. I put too many years in business of me working in this industry for me to be a piece of somebody else's thing. So
would you, if you owned it, would you do I owned it, I wouldn't do T.I. and Tiny show?
If I owned it,
yo, T.I. and Tiny have a show.
I heard
VH1 after Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah,
you and Emily after their show could have a show after that.
That's different. That's a different ball game.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a gazillion questions about that and the show and a ton of things because it's been a while since you've been here. You've been avoiding me.
I haven't been avoiding anybody. I don't avoid things.
Okay, I'm glad you're in that zone because I have some questions we'll get to in a minute. I'm going to get to number 3 right now. Fab is here. Hotlines are open. It's Hot 97. Southside. Can't get enough. Can't get enough. Let's do it. That's number 2 today on the countdown. Put it on your list. Fab is here.
Yes.
Hi, Fab. I'm starting to warm up now to you.
How you doing, Angie?
I'm fine. How are you feeling after your major tooth surgery?
Canal, but everything else is on the up and up.
Okay, good. If you're just tuning in, Fab is here. We were talking about love and hip hop. Now, Fab wouldn't do love and hip hop, but you said you do like a family type of show, like a T.I. Tiny?
I would be involved in a show that was something like Run's House, or I don't know what T.I. I can't reference T.I.'s show because I've never seen it.
But similar. It's similar. It's like their life, like family life.
What's the name? That's a different kind of show, and you're showing a different. Even the Kardashian show to me is more family branded and structured.
You would do a show like that, really?
I wouldn't do it for the love of Fabolous kind of show.
You would, but you would do a family show.
Maybe I would lean more to that show. That's surprising
to me.
I would lean more to that kind of show than I would do any of those other kind of reality.
Fab, nobody has even known.
Right.
You were like.
But as a celebrity, you gotta have some kind of piece of your person. Look at Jay and Beyonce, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody knew Jay and Beyonce were dating and feeling. They were sitting at award shows together like they weren't together for a while before they just came out and said, whatever. But your personal life don't have to always be exposed. There's a lot of people whose personal life is not.
But
exposed.
now your personal life has been exposed.
In a one-sided way.
Okay.
And if everything may not be right in your personal life, so that's another reason why you don't also give everything. Not saying me, but I'm just saying in general. If everything ain't down to the T the way you want it to be, then that's a reason for you not to just put it on TV. Right. I always looked at Keisha Cole's show, right, and I hope this don't get taken the wrong way, but I felt like some of her family was getting exploited because, the producers, everybody's making money and they just went, but sometimes you got to look and say like, dang, they're kind of like making them look crazy a little bit. Like, would I want my mom or my sister or you know what I'm saying? It's a little, I still have the morale of that in me.
You wouldn't want to exploit parts
with anybody of my family. Right. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't, my son, my son's mother, anything. I wouldn't even do a show unless we agreed together to do it.
Right. I gotta go back to Love and Hip Hop for a second because you're kind of portrayed on the show like you're the bad guy on the show. Come up here, go. You're the bad guy. She's the nice girl and she loves you so much.
Right.
And you're
I
out
don't
here.
doubt that Emily loves me. I don't doubt that.
And you're out in the streets doing her dirty. You're running around with Kimbella.
That Kimbella thing that's how you know the producers of that show, it's not really about making I wouldn't say they don't care about Emily, but they're there to make entertaining television. You know what I'm saying? And if they can dig up a girl from 4 years ago who could make an interesting twist in an episode of their show, guess what? They will do it.
You're hired.
Yeah. Wow, where'd she come from?
But are you the bad guy?
I'm not. Anybody who knows me, I'm not going to put you on the same because everybody doesn't know me. But from their depiction of what I am, I can see why, people would do that. But I'm also not going to bash the show and get into a verbal back and forth with my son's mother over some people who really don't know me and don't change anything in my life.
Are you in a good place?
Me and her?
Yeah.
I think so.
Good.
I think so. I think we have a great relationship as far as, being a mother, father, being a woman and man, or being whatever our situation is without a title. I think we're in a good space as communicating, and, she's traveled with me for my birthday. She hadn't really did much traveling with me at all, but I thought it was a time where I could, we could hang out and just get to, it's like getting to know each other a little bit, because now we're at different ages. I've known her for years, so now we have a son together. Her daughter's older. It's a different situation, right? It's a different situation, so it's kind of like just regrouping it and have. But the show is entertainment, so they don't kind of show that. No, I've never seen
watched it.
I've never saw that show.
You see pieces. People have to show you
I've never seen it. I've heard what people say about the show, and they tell me like, "Yo, they making like," she'll be like, "Yo, dog."
All right. If you're just tuning in, Fab is here, people. You can text us if you got questions or you want to talk to him. 75759. I do have to get to my bonus real quick, so here it is. After this, number one, and then your chance to win.
You be killing them, girl. You be killing them. You be killing them, girl. You be killing them.
Your ass. Don't be an ass. It's the Rush Hour Hot 97. Fab just trying to steal enough's coat for the coat.
Yo, that's bad enough. We can't get the vest for the.
Yo,
we can't get the vest for the.
Yo, the pressure to take his coat.
That's crazy.
Take the coat. Just take it.
I know, because it's just so. I know he got so many vests at home.
The bubble vest taken for the coat drive. Today's the last day for the three. It's the Three Kings coat drive.
Yes.
Fab, Robinson Cano, and Amar Bradshaw from the Giants.
Yes.
So make sure you get your coats down there today. Yo, Fab, and I'm sorry to bring this because I know it's over. I haven't seen you and we haven't spoken since this whole Ray J thing happened.
Oh,
have you done any press since then?
Little, but I'm not out. I'm not in.
I know. Have
artist
people
mode
asked
right
you
now.
about it? What is your stance on this? I know you said it didn't happen. Then it didn't
happen as a fight.
Happen.
You know what I mean? I think Ray J amped it to be like this big fight or thing, and it just really wasn't that. I just read that he was on TMZ, I guess, and said he wants to just be positive from here on. He doesn't want to go back. That's
He's
good.
ashamed. He's ashamed of that.
That's a good way to go.
That's a good way to go, right? Could you see him now and he'd be like, "Yo, sorry about that," or could you guys just
yeah, I wouldn't. I knew what he was under. He was in a different energy, so I didn't even take it the same way as somebody in their right mind talking that way. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't have a tiff. They wanted to, have us talk. I just didn't think it needed to be like a big mob meeting. Yeah, they was like, he'll fly to New York and we talk, but I didn't think that was needed. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think it wasn't that big of a deal to me. I know certain people and around their camps, they might think, yo, Fabby with these people and Ray J's people from California, and I just didn't think it was that big. You know what I'm saying? I could have underestimated. Maybe something could have happened, but I just didn't think it was that big that we needed to have a peace treaty over it. You know what I mean? Right. Yeah.
Sit down with the.
I wasn't calling Farrakhan like Ray J and Fab. Come on, man. You know what I mean?
But somebody actually tried to set up that sit down?
Somebody, yeah. People were like reaching out to a couple people and saying like, yo, they should kick in and talk. And, I was just like, let it blow over, man. It ain't really, no. I'm not worried. I don't feel threatened. You know what I'm saying? If it was going to be a problem, then I would have just I'm a man. So at the end of the day, if it would have, whatever way it would have went, I just would have had to handle it as a man. But, I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm in a much better place with you now, Fab. I'm glad we had this time together today.
You got your dirt out of me.
Yes. That always makes me feel better about our relationship.
Drained, I've been drained. I feel like I would.
You did this. If you would have came Tuesday, it would have been a much more pleasant. I wouldn't have beat you up so much.
Yo.
This is what you got. This is what you deserve.
I dragged through the dirt.
Oh,
I gotta
stop
donate this coat now.
Go donate your coat. And then what else? Is there anything else people should be looking for?
I'm dropping a mixtape soon.
Yeah, when is that? And an album too, no?
The album is gonna be next year. The mixtape is gonna be this year.
Good. All right. So mixtape comes end of December.
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe Christmas. Maybe a gift for. Maybe that'd be my gift for people. A free mixtape for Christmas. There is no competition 3.
All right, well, there you have it. Go get the mixtape. Go put in a coat in the bin. And one time for Fab for coming through today. It's the Rush Hour, Hot 97.
Nice.
Thanks. Low sub. Ladies and gentlemen.